Well, good evening, folks. Out here in the shop, as we didn't get much snow. Was quite cold. It seemed to warm up a little bit, and the snow didn't really seem to stick around. So it's supposed to turn over to some ice rain throughout the night tonight and stuff. But I guess we'll see what happens there. But so I've been out in the shop tonight, and give you an idea what's been going on. You know, I decided the steel workbench is nice and all, but the problem with the steel workbench is you don't want to get any grease or oil or anything like that on it when you're working on stuff. So I decided the way to go is put in a workbench. Now I know, folks, you're going to say, why did you put the vise in the middle of the workbench and not over there on the end? Well, the reason for that is I figure this is where I'm going to lay out all my little nuts and bolts and things like that if I'm working on a small engine or, you know, something like that. And then, of course, I'm going to put stuff in the vise to hold it if I'm working away on something. And then I've got all this space here on the end to do what I got to do, you know. And the main reason I didn't put it over here, folks, is because of the old pipe bender here. You see, the arm has to be able to swing out on the bender, the floor bender. I guess we call that the old Chinese floor bender, or whatever you want to call it. Actually, the part just came in the other day too, the old scroll maker. That came in the other day. It's an attachment for the bender, it goes right in on the end of it here, and that's to make those scrolls I was talking about in one of the other videos. But yeah, I figured that's probably the way to go, is put in another little workbench. We got that hole dug outside, and yes, the water did run the other way. I mean, the floor's wet in here now from me walking in and outside and all that stuff. But I'll tell you, she's really starting to look like a shop. When the thawing starts outside and the ground thaws up, we're going to get that gas company I mentioned out. We're going to get that shop heater put in here. I know summer's coming, but for next winter. It's going to come in, and we're going to have it right up in the corner up here, out of the way in the shop. But that's really going to be nice, because I'll be able to keep it, you know, say 50 degrees out here all winter long, and you know, come out here and crank it up when you want heat. You got heat. That construction heater I got mounted up in the ceiling over here, that ain't no good. I mean, that thing runs and runs and runs. It's noisy, and man, it costs a lot for electricity to run that thing. But yeah, we really got to clean this shop up. I did mention I'm going to be building a shed to store stuff in. I mean, I got bicycles in here. I got so much stuff, it's not even funny. I mean, I want to do a little welding project. I got to move the tractor. I got to move all the kids' stuff. I got to move the gas can. Got to move the barbecue. The barbecue is going to be awesome too, folks, because once the gas company puts in my line, they're actually putting in a line right outside the carport roof on the patio, where the cement pad's going to be. They're putting in a line where I can just connect a natural gas barbecue to it. I'll never have to haul a propane tank again. That is going to be the cat's meow right there. You know, you get halfway through a barbecue, you know, you just get the steaks going there, you just get them turned over, kapow, you run out of gas. Well, the panic's on then, you know. You don't mess with a man's piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the other thing you don't mess with either, folks, you know, on a day like today, out working in the shop, setting her all up, you don't mess with the old Milwaukee's Best Ice. Oh, yeah. I gotta say it, folks. Get the job done, eh? Get the job done. Man, that come out really nice. I'm really impressed with that. And I did get tap cons, and I tap conned it all to the cement floor so it don't move, and, you know, bolted the vise right through it. And I even got, obviously, we run that convenience store. We got the old Mars bar stool. You know, they give you stuff like that, eh? Promotional stuff. I don't think it's really supposed to be out here in my shop, but that's where we put it. And that ballast box there, I gotta make a cart for that to wheel that thing around too, and man. Anyway, folks, we just thought we'd give you a little heads up on, you know, the new addition out here in the shop. Man, she's coming along. Anyway, folks, be good, be safe, good night.